Okay, so this is my 1500 deathwatch army. There's a lot going on here, but the basics are we have 2 rhinos here with 2 storm bolters and hunter killer missiles, and 2 razorbacks with a hunter killer missile, a storm bolter, and twin las cannons. There's a venerable dreadnought right there with twin las cannons, a heavy flamer, and a punchy fist. Then we also have a Watchmaster and a Librarian with a power sword. A force sword. And we have 3 kill teams. The kill teams have a lot of upgrades on them. The point is, though, is what you see is what you get. There's a sergeant and where is he? Sergeant and a the fallen guys. They're black shields. A black shield in each squad. Some of them are a bit more shooty. There's some storm shields, some power weapons, some bigger frag cannons, and 1 heavy thunder hammer. Okay, so Warlord trait, Bane of Monstrosities on this guy. My Librarian is also going to have Might of Heroes and the Warp Time, or some time ability. And the Relic is going to go on the Watchmaster. It is the Beacon Angelus, I believe. This is a battalion, so that's 5 command points, plus another 3 for being battle forged.
Alright, this is my 1500 point Dark Eldar list. It has a battalion detachment, a outrider detachment, and a patrol detachment. It has an Archon and a Venom, 2 squads of Cabalites in Raiders. Each squad has 2 blasters and a splinter cannon. The sergeants have agonizers and blast pistols. I have 2 squads of Reavers. This one has +1 or +2 movement drug. These ones have +1 toughness. Agonizers and heat lances in both of these squads. Then I have 2 5-man witches with agonizers and shardnet and impalers. One of them is going to be in this Venom. I have a 10-man witch squad with 3 Hydra Gauntlets. The Hecatrix has a agonizer and blast pistol. 3 succubi. This one is my warlord. She has the precision blows trait. She has a triptych whip and an agonizer. She is from the Red Grief. She's from Cult of Strife. Then I have these 2, which are from Cult of Red Grief. And this one has a blast pistol. That's it. And then this one has the Blood Glaive and a blast pistol. And then I have 10 Helions. All stock. Yeah, no upgrades on them. They have the +1 strength combat drug, though. Alright, this is my list. Let's see how it does. This is the roll for deployment type. 2. So just straight up Dawn of War. Always a good one.
Game type is Tactical Gambit. And so we have the objectives out. Not objective, the objectives. Tactical objectives. So 1 is here, 2, 3, 4, 5 is over there, and 6 is behind that rock. So we just picked sides. This is going to be my side. That's going to be the Deldar side, and see deployment here in a second.
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh. Alright, finished deployment. This is where the Dark Eldar are. They're all lined up on this side, ready to go forward. I have witches in that Venom, and I have a 10-man and a succubus up in the webway.
And yeah, so I have rhinos, razorbacks, and I'm one Venerable Dreadnought over there, and they're getting ready to fight some foul Xenos.
You look cornered.
It's not a corner if it's an edge, and I am quite edgy.
All right, these are our rolls to go first. He gets +1, and he rolled a 4, so he beat me anyways. Add that too. Yeah, fun stuff. All right, we'll get back after movement.
Okay, so movement phase and kind of setup. So I moved my stuff around. I had the Watchmaster here come out of the Rhino, and had this Rhino move over here. Had the Venerable move from right there to here. Had my Razorback spread out, so they are all within 6 inches of this Watchmaster. Had the Librarian that was holding Objective 4 move off, and had my Rhino here move up as well to secure Objective 6. And
Remember the Gambit?
Gambit. I am Gambiting 2, and I drew these cards. No Prisoners, Master of the Warp, and Secure Objective 6. So...
You have one of those right now, so...
Yes, I have Secure Objective 6, so hopefully I'll be able to accomplish one of the others. It'd be bad if I was not able to. But we'll check up later here.
Alright.
Okay, so starting with the Psychic phase, my Librarian was able to smite a Raider that was right there, and also cast a ability on himself. So I was able to get Master of the Warp because of that. And then I had this Razorback fire into the Raider that was there before, along with this Venerable Dreadnought. They were able to do 9 wounds, not quite finish it. So I had this Rhino right here shoot a Hunter-Killer missile into it, and finish it off, and also fired a Stormbolter into the Helions, doing 2 wounds to them. Oh, actually, he shot this Raider right here and was able to get off 6 wounds on it. And then this Rhino was able to get some shots off on these Cabalites, so they've lost,
Killed
I think,
3 of them.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so they've lost 3, and
2 of them died in the explosion.
yeah, 2 of them died, 1 of them was shot, and yeah, so that's leaderships. I think it would just be on 6.
Yeah, 6 plus 3, 9. They failed by 1.
So 1 less cabbie, and then the Helions.
They can't fail. They're leadership 8.
Leadership 8. Okay, cool.
Alright, turn recap. We forgot the movement, but oh well. I actually grabbed these objectives. I gambled 2. I was only able to get advanced this turn, sadly. Basically everything in my deployment is forward. Helion's over here. That Raider blew up, so the Cabalites are right there. Archon's behind them. His Venom's up front with 2 Succubi in it. I have 2 Reavers right here from combat, locked in with the, what's the captain?
He's a Watch Captain.
Watch Captain, and the rest of the Deathwatch. And then these 5 Reavers are locked in combat with that Rhino. And then I have this Venom way over here. Just in case.
The Rhino, the Razorback right there exploded.
Oh yes, that Razorback exploded, and that Rhino exploded.
And the explosion did 3 damage to the Librarian, 1 to the Venom, 1 to the
Raider, and then 1 to the Cabalite squad too.
Also, it's a Watchmaster. I got
Watchmaster, yeah.
Watch Captain would be like a captain.
Alright. How many wounds did I do? I did
1 to him.
Yeah, just 1, sadly. That was the Grab Talons.
Yeah,
Cool. Alright, we're doing recap of the first turn.
First battle round here.
Yeah, I have 3 victory points from advance, then killing 2. Oh no, that was from a different game type that we were gonna do. So I just have 1 right now.
And I was able to get no prisoners. Wait, I didn't destroy. How many units did I destroy of yours? I think just the Raider.
The Raider.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I got one for no prisoners, one for Master of the Warp, and one for securing Objective 6.
Okay.
And I gambited 2, so I get 2 on top of 3. And you lost your gambit, so I get that 2 as well.
So you get 2.
So I'm at 7, 1.
I'm at 1? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
You still get the 1 that you achieved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Dark Elder a little behind.
Tiny bit. We'll see how this goes. If this Index army can survive.
I could just wipe you. That's always fun.
I know. Turn 2, Deathwatch turn. So I am again going to gambit 2, in the hopes that things don't explode in my face. So I got critical mission objective. Oh man. Okay, so what is that going to be? It's going to be 2. 2's over there. Cool. All right. We're getting fancy here. Secure objective 6. Okay. Cool.
Fun stuff.
Secure objective 5.
That
one over there.
Way over here. Looks like I had a good idea coming over here.
Well, so
all right.
That's not looking so great.
Fun stuff.
Okay, so bottom of turn 2 for Deathwatch. I have moved, let's see, this Razorback out of that combat and had these guys deploy out. These guys deployed from this Razorback. I charged these guys up to nobly take Objective 6 for the glory of the God Emperor. And this Dreadnought, Venerable Dreadnought, has moved from where he was around here. And also Psychic Phase, I had my Librarian smite the Foul Raider and do a whopping 1 mortal wound. And that's movement in Psychic.
Movement.
Okay, so it's been an eventful shooting phase. So all the Reavers that were here have been shot to death by a coalition of fire of bolt pistols, a Guardian Spear, all of these guys as guns, a heavy flamer, and
others.
Yeah, others. I can't remember.
Friends.
Yeah, I was able to get the Venom destroyed that was right there, and the 2 witches came out, and Succubi, sorry.
Killed my Warlord. Sad.
Killed his Warlord, single tier. It was 12 damage was dealt to it by this heavy Thunderhammer to its fragile elf skull.
She can do backflips though.
She did a lot of she did a backflip and actually dodged the las cannon from here. And besides that, was able to get these guys into combat with this. This was able to do 1 wound to them. That was a consolidating move that got them in there. I was able to take Objective 6, but I was not able to get the critical mission objective or secure Objective 5. I've already gotten rid of secure Objective 5 because that's baloney. And yeah, so that's the end of Deathwatch turn 2. On to Deldar turn 2.
Alright, this is the end of my movement. I basically had everyone I had around this area kind of swarm these guys. The 10-man that was in that Raider just got out. They hopped out back. The 4 guys that are left went over here a little bit. These witches went over here. That Venom dropped off his passengers on this objective, which I actually got secure Objective 5. So hopefully I can get that. Then these witches and the succubus came out of the webway portal to hopefully charge these guys over here. And it's going to be all fun. All fun. Whew. Alright, turn recap. This was painful turn. As you can see, all my things here are dead. This is a frag launch?
Frag cannon.
Frag cannon killed all this pile. 8 Helions, 8 Cabalites, and is that it? I think that was it. Still a lot though.
Oh, I haven't hit in close combat against you.
Oh, true.
So just against that squad really quick.
Roll it. Why not?
1 hit. No wound.
Good.
All right. That's good. Frag guy.
All right. And
Frag
these
man.
witches came in. The Succubus died in Overwatch. And the witches failed their charge, so they're dead next turn. These guys made it. Thank God. I did 2 wounds there with the disintegrator cannon. And that's about it. Those guys are still over there. Fun stuff. So, turn recap. I got his 2.
Because I failed my gambit.
Yes, I got 2 myself. So I have +4, right, from that. Mm-hmm. And then, did I kill any units? I killed 2 units?
Well, no, units don't count. It's, it's only
no,
warlords.
I keep forgetting that, yeah.
Though I did kill your warlord.
You did kill
so
my
I do
warlord,
get 1.
So you get +1. You killed 3 of my HQs.
I did.
So sad. Yeah, yes. So how many points do you have?
So I had 7 last turn, and you had 1. You got 6, so you're at 7. I got 1 from securing objective 6 for 1 turn, and 1 for killing his warlord. So I have 9,
right,
and you got 6, so you have 7.
9 to 7.
So it's 9 to 7.
Cool, cool.
You could say it's 9:30, 7.
What?
Okay, so movement phase. Just kind of shifted things around. I bet 1 or gambited 1, and one of them is secure objective 4, which is right there. Area denial, which we measured the center point as this 6, so I need to get rid of that venom if I'm going to try to get that. And I still have the critical mission objective, which is for objective 2 over there. Besides that, just kind of shifted things around, and I used the my relic, the Angelus beacon, to get my wonderful frag cannon guy right here and away from those nasty Kabalites and foul aliens. So we'll see how the shooting goes here. Okay, so I just did shooting phase here. The witches were killed by this strike team, and I was able to get this venom down to 1 wound with a combined assault from the Venerable Dreadnought, his heavy flamer, and 2 las cannons. I was actually able to hit and wound, and both las cannons did damage, but I rolled double 1s, so it did not quite die. Frag cannon shot at it too, but wasn't quite able to save the day. The witches here were shot to death, and then I had these 4 Deathwatch veterans charge and kill the 2 cabbies right there. I had the Venerable decide to charge the Raider and smash it to pieces, and that is the end of... also, I got just secure objective 4 this turn, so I'm going to discard critical mission objective, and that is the end of Deathwatch turn 3.
Alright, we're calling it. I have an Archon, a Venom with 1 wound left, and 5-man squad of witches hiding in trees across the board. And he just took my last 2 victory points. How do you think the game went?
Surprisingly. I mean, kind of came down to just like a couple accidental decisions. I mean, I think the real difference between how this game went and the way it could have gone is you just not charging the one guy with a frag cannon with those units.
That's just one guy.
I know. He's
like, how can one dude kill 18 models? That is ridiculous.
Frag cannon.
Yeah.
You know, the game could have gone different ways for sure. And yeah, I mean, the frag cannons are really good at doing what they do. If they're in the right position, they can hit hard.
Obviously.
Granted,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah, I mean,
they're not also very tough.
No.
They end up going down if they're going to go down. It was really just I got some good rolls with him, and
that was definitely the decisive turn, though. I feel
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, getting that venom, getting your warlord, holding up that flank for long enough that you weren't able to quite get to my razorbacks, which were sort of my heavy anti-tank, and just the consistent fire with the Watchmaster, just re-rolling stuff.
Oh, that re-roll on everything is so good.
Yeah, that's I tried to maintain like a 6-inch bubble around.
Yeah, you just kind of like fortressed.
Which worked really well. And to be honest, if you'd killed my Watchmaster first turn, that also would have ruined it. And yeah, I mean he's tough.
Yeah, I didn't know he had 6 wins. That's really good. I didn't know he was a chapter master.
Yeah,
pretty sick.
Yeah.
I feel like this was a fun game. Definitely could have gone better for me, but what can you do? Dice gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad decisions on my part, especially.
It's still its index, and it's not like...
Well, they're getting the codex.
I
don't want to date the episode, but they're getting the codex soon.
I mean, okay, so that's also another thing that's important to remember. This was the Deathwatch index. This was not...
This is index.
If you're watching this after the codex
we're probably
going to
put that up on the...
Yeah.
The title.
And... It was a really wild game. A lot of random stuff, and if nothing else, I really did enjoy it.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another batrep after the codex drops.
I would love to if you want to play Deldar.
I'd be down. Rematch. Rematch of the century.
Yeah, I could save this list, and we'll see if
I'm gonna bring so many scourges against you.
If the points changes, then I'll mess around with it. I have a good amount of extra units, so this isn't. It'll be relatively...
yeah, I feel like it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, honestly, and to be honest, the combats were pretty fun. Good
Combats
back
are
and forth.
fun.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's still the best part about Warhammer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good game.
Okay. Yep.
Going in there.